Hello, I am Mac, at least for a day. Today I will be showcasing another one of Boid Gaming's creative mode bases, but first I want to take a minute to enjoy the beauty of the planet that it's on. As you can see, we have red grass, almost golden colored trees. They have kind of like a mossy look to them, and like some turquoise and orange on a lot of the plants and rocks. And it looks like there's some neat creatures around here. There are little unicorn dogs and some ram types. And I think I saw kind of a big creature over here. This is an ocean planet. I had to go over a lot of ocean to get here. Here we are. So there's these giant gazelle things grazing. With two tails. Some purple plants as well, and rock. Ooh, and there's the base. Predator. Nice thing about creative mode is you don't have to kill the predators, especially the cute ones you don't want to kill. Ooh, he's got giant dragons or birds. Let's see, are they dragons or birds? Yeah, I'd say they're feathered dragons. Their faces look like dragons, but they've got feathers, so I don't know whatever you want to call them. I'm going to call them dragons. Or maybe they're phoenix. The word in Waking Titan is phoenix after all. So this is a giant exotic ship base. So it's made to look a lot like one of the types of exotic ships that were added in 1.3. The base is just called exotic. Nice, so we got the thing that points off the front of a lot of exotic ships. I think I have an exotic ship like this one on, I think in normal mode, yeah. Normal mode I have an exotic ship like this, but it's orange. It's a ball and it's got the thing sticking out the front. He's got domes tilted, so they're kind of like headlights or something. It's got an interior. Not bad. Nice. It's kind of made to look like the bridge of a ship, sort of. Not really like the cockpit of a exotic ship, but that would have been pretty tricky to do. You would have to make the inside somewhat spherical, but he went with a cube interior. Someone asked me recently if you can give people items by putting it into their storage. No, you can't, but that would be a cool way to make trade in the game, where you could just give things for free to people. Like, you couldn't take stuff out, but you could put stuff in. But I don't know. That might not be a good idea, because then you could you know, trick or what's the term? Grief players by filling up their storage with a bunch of junk. Fill it up with a bunch of iron or carbon or something. but I mean, there would probably be settings that would allow you to prevent people from doing that. But it'd be better if we had like a separate delivery box or store device on our base where we could sell things to other players. That would be cool and probably pretty easy to implement. Looks like there's... Ah, okay, he's got a fin with lights on it. Cool. This is kind of a first for Boid Gaming, at least as far as I've seen of his bases. It's the first time he's made a base that looks like something else in the game. Most of his bases are made to look like things in our world, like restaurants, soda cans, trains, things like that. But this is the first time I've seen him make something that's in the game. Of course, I've made a sculpture of an Atlas station. That was one of my first videos on my channel, was building a Atlas station sculpture. But I haven't seen Boid Gaming do this before. Okay, I'm going to do the race now. Hopefully it won't be too laggy. Less than a frame per second. Here we go. Whee! I like this race. It's a nice straight shot to each checkpoint instead of making you turn and stuff like some races I've done recently. It just gradually leads you around a track. Don't like it when I get stuck underwater though. It's hard to get back out. Ooh, wow, he put that marker way up in the air. That was a cool idea. How did he even do that? I wonder if he had to use the terrain manipulator to build up or something. Whoa, 54 seconds. I think that's the fastest I've ever done a race. Of course, it's a pretty short race, but still. Personal best. Let's see if I ever get out of my vehicle. There we go. And as I've said before, this is PlayStation 4, Creative Mode, Euclid Galaxy, but I'm not giving out addresses for Boids or any bases anymore. So if you want to visit this base, you'll need to take it up with Boid Gaming, either on his YouTube channel, Boid Gaming, or on the Amino app, the Amino Hub app. Yeah, so you'll have to take it up with Boid Gaming if you want the address for this place to visit. But this has been Boid Gaming's exotic ship base. Get the best side here. I have been Mac. Thank you for joining me for a day, and I'll catch you on the next day that I am Mac.